you guys, and welcome to another edition of Rope and Rumble Wrestling News. I'm Chase Harmon. I got your NXT review from yesterday's show, so I'm just going to dive right in, guys. So we started off with Velveteen Dream versus Tyler Bate, and man, I can't believe it. Just every time now that I see Velveteen Dream, everything about him is incredible. I've been such a huge fan of his since he debuted last May. I love the character, love the look, love his promos, his in-ring work, everything. I already knew as soon as he come out and Tyler Bate came out, I was like, yeah, this is going to be an absolutely incredible match, and we'll get to that. They started the match just holds and reversals and counters. Just Tyler Bate, I got on my notes here, just incredible technician. Just everything he does just seems so effortless. Again, Velveteen just oozes charisma, playing up to the crowd right off the bat. Backing out of a lockup, I believe it was, into like sliding back onto the ropes and everything. He's playing up to the crowd and trying to get in the head of Tyler Bate. Tyler Bate just hits with so much impact with every move. It seems like that he does, and I know it's the British strong style. I know it's all that, but it's just amazing watching him with such force behind every hit and kick that he does. Bate hit a clothesline that was just absolutely beautiful. Just again, I can go on and on and on and on and on about Tyler Bate and how amazing he is. Velveteen reverses the Tyler Driver 97. Velveteen ends up hitting an awesome power bomb that almost ended the match. I believe it was Tyler that hit a top rope drop kick. Velveteen kind of knocks him down from the top rope onto the rope itself. He gets it up under his groin, and so it was a funny comment that Mauro Ranallo made. He said that Tyler Bate got his eggs scrambled. I thought that was absolutely hilarious. And so he falls to the middle of the ring there, and then Velveteen goes up, hits the purple Rainmaker, and then wins the match. So there was a lot of back and forth between the two in this match. I really loved it. A lot of technical, great work. Bate looked great. Velveteen looked great. I thought it was a really nice match to start off the show. And I actually, in the future, I hope these two have some more matches. But I believe if they have a longer match, with bigger stakes on the line, I think they could have like some Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate type of matches. Just absolutely incredible. So next we got Paul Ellering and AOP. Authors of Pain proclaiming that they're going to win the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Not much to say there, just typical promo proclaiming their win. So next we got Adam Cole versus Scissor Benoni, if I'm pronouncing that right. Scissor Benoni. And so they were hyping Scissor up when he came out because he hasn't had that many matches. But they were trying to hype him up and say that he got a win over Andrade Almas. This is before he got the title. So Adam got on the mic and tried to offer Scissor a spot in the Undisputed Era. And you could just tell right off the bat, he was just conning him, trying to get in his head and everything. But Scissor thought, he was being sincere, so I believe it was Kyle O'Reilly. He had a shirt and he threw it to him. And so as Scissor was thinking about putting the shirt on, Adam just clocks him one right in the jaw. And Adam started celebrating in the ring like he actually did something good. And Scissor comes out the corner with a wicked big boot. And so next, eventually, Scissor hits a Mitsunoku driver, which looked amazing. I'm wondering if I'm not quite sure yet if that is his finisher or not, but it looked really awesome. Adam kicked out of it. Undisputed Era distracted Scissor, Adam hit a huge super kick, just square on the jaw too. I mean, I felt that as I was watching it. I mean, I'm surprised if he doesn't have some teeth knocked out. I'm shocked. And so he hits a running knee from the back of Scissor's head and wins the match. I'm wondering if that's going to be Adam's new finisher or if that was just a move to win the match. I'm not sure. That he didn't have a name for it. They just said a running knee to the back of the head. So he wins the match. I predicted Adam was going to win the match. I didn't think Scissor was just going to get one up on him. They haven't really hyped up Scissor yet at all. They haven't really built him up at all. But so next you see after the match, they beat him down a little bit. And then that was the end of that segment. So next you see a package hyping up Kairi Sane versus Shayna Baszler for later that night. A promo package from the Street Profits. I wrote down they are so charismatic and funny, and they really are, man. They are just an awesome act to watch. They're great in the ring. They're great on the mic. They have a great act. Sky's the limit for these guys, you know, going forward in NXT, and once they get to the main roster, if they're still a team, sky's the limit because these guys are awesome. They hyped up a couple times during the show that about the card for the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic is coming up. I believe you guys can go on WWE.com to look at that if you want to. Kairi Sane versus Shayna Baszler was the main event, or close to the main event. It was the actual main event match, I believe. So at the start of the match, Shayna just tries to bully Kairi. She doesn't have it. I believe it was Shayna. She continued to dominate for a little bit. Knees to Kairi's face, some wicked knees. It looked like it really hurt. Then Kairi hit a really good spear off the ropes onto Shayna. Really crazy spinning back fist by Kairi onto Shayna. That really looked like it hurt. That looked like some kind of old school MMA move. I'm sure Shayna was kind of familiar with it. And so Kairi goes for the elbow drop from the top rope, but Shayna pulls her down and chokes her out with the Kirifuda clutch. I think I'm pronouncing that right. The Kirifuda clutch. And she wins the match. Not much to say about that. I figured she was going to win. She goes to the commentator's booth after the match, and she's hyping herself up and running down Ember Moon, saying that Ember's scared of her, and if she won't get back in the ring with her, and if she ever does get back in the ring with her, that she's either going to do one of two things: take her title or take a limb. So that was a really nice, badass spot to kind of hype up Shayna. I'm actually looking forward to another match with her and Ember. I hope it may be at TakeOver New Orleans. I'm not sure. It probably will be. So at the very end of the match, or at the end of the show, excuse me, you see Andrade Almas and Zelina Vega come out. And they're just running down Johnny's loss and his departure from NXT. You know, just really digging in with that knife. And they're hyping themselves up. As they were about to leave the match, as they were about to leave the ring from hyping themselves up, Aleister Black's music hits. He comes out there and he gives the nastiest, ugliest looking stare down to Almas. Just staring a hole straight through him. And as he was about to say something to Almas, Killian Dane's music hits. He gets in the ring. Killian and him have a stare down. And Killian just goes for Aleister. They just start fighting. And eventually Killian does his, I believe it's his finisher that he does. He runs off the ropes, hit like a cross body, and just plants him right in the middle of the ring, and then Killian stands tall for the end of the show. And I believe next week they're going to have a match one-on-one. So exciting way to end this. I wonder if if next week they're going to have essentially a number one contenders match. I can't quite remember if it said that or not, but if it didn't, I'm thinking that something will happen next week and they will end up having a triple threat match for the NXT Championship, probably at NXT TakeOver New Orleans. So we'll see, guys. I thought overall it was a pretty decent show. Nice story progression. Love the match between Dream and Bate. Nice match between Shayna and Kyrie. I don't know what to say about Scissor, but Adam Cole's still standing tall on that. So really nice story progression, guys. I'd like to know your guys' comments on this. What did you think of the show if you got to see it? If you haven't gotten to see it, I would highly suggest it. It's a really awesome show. Send some comments down in the comments section, or send me a message on Facebook, Twitter. If you guys have any questions for me, you can just find a way to message me on one of those outlets. Until next time, guys, I will have a Ring of Honor episode up next. If any of you guys are interested in Ring of Honor, so I should have that up shortly. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, please like, please share it with anybody and everybody. Let's grow Rope and Rumble Wrestling news to what it can be. And soon I will have a video up on the goals and the future of Rope and Rumble Wrestling news in the coming days, most likely sometime next week. I'm probably thinking next Tuesday or Wednesday I will have a video up regarding that and what my plans are for the company, what I plan on doing and everything, what I want out of you guys to be a part of it. So just like, guys, share, subscribe, spread the news, and until next time, guys, stay united.